Hi ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's me, Factor Free Donna. How you guys catching up? Hope you guys are having a great weekend out there. Well, here we have some special guests today. My son, Churana. Say hi, Beta.
Hi.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, as I told you that today is my off day. So it's usually a rest day. Either I go for a walk, or I go for a run, or I go for a cycle. But today I opted out to rest at home. Although since I told you that I have not slept since morning, then couldn't have a sleep at all. So I thought it was great to just sit and have some rest at home. That'll be better. That's also a part of the program, in whichever programs you do as well. What I want to explain to you today is regards of keto. I'm sure you must be seeing almost all my vlogs from day 1 up to day 6 since yesterday. I was posting my vlogs because of keto. So the most important thing for me to inform what is keto. Okay, I am not a nutritionist. I'm not a fitness coach. I'm not a person that I can say compatible or fit enough to answer your questions. But I'm speaking based on what actually I have gained through this 6 to 7, 8 months approximately right now, since I started my journey in 2020, September and August, I started there. So as you can see my transformations, what I've done, what I've done, especially on Instagram. To those of you who actually followed me on Instagram, which is Factor Free Keto. So I'm sure you all have been seeing that around my progress on how I do what I do and everything. Very important is that for me to advise you what is keto. Keto is actually a fuel that we use in our body. Don't forget that. I'll give an example of a hybrid car which uses electronic and which uses petrol. Let's say if your car runs on hydraulic, which is electric and petrol. Example, if your petrol finishes, so you have the option that I can run on electric as fuel. So what is fuel? Fuel means energy that to keep the car going, to keep the car running. So do keto. Keto means ketones, processed ketones, fuel. Fuel means in our terms called energy. Example, there are two types of fuel that runs in our body, which runs from sugar. The food that we consume, especially carbs. Carbs are broken down into molecules like glucose. Glucose are mainly from sugar. So whatever food that we consume, from this particular bread, sugar, whatsoever, unprocessed foods, yes, pizza as well. We have this processed cooked foods, which is not a raw cooked food. So it's very important to understand that, ladies and gentlemen, that in our body, whatever food that we consume, whatever meal that we eat, is all to be processed, broken down into glucose. That is where your glucose is stored in your stomach, in your storage as fat. When it don't burn most of the particular glucogens as fuel, so it will be stored as fat. Very important, ladies and gentlemen, to understand that. So keto diet means where you go on a high protein, moderate fiber or moderate veg, and low carbs. That is very important, ladies and gentlemen. You got to understand that. Example, if I give you an example, if let's say in your car you have sufficient petrol and you have sufficient electric, but you feel petrol price has gone up, but you want to use them, the electric, to save your petrol fuel so you can use for a further journey, right? So it's very important. I just have to switch my mode of my car into electric. So do ketones, so do keto diet. When we use our body storage fat and we lower our sugar intake, especially glycogens, processed food mainly, So our body will go look for food. When our body has no enough food, especially from glucose, from glycogens, that's where it will break down and find for our stored fats. When it's find for our stored fats, that's where our stored fats get eaten up, and that's where particular ketosis happens. Ketosis happens during a fast of 12 to 24 hours. That's where ketosis starts happening. When the body runs out of glucogens, our body are so immune. Don't forget that having glucose is also a drug. It's not only drugs, glucose, sugar is also drugs in sense. You got to understand that, ladies and gentlemen, that when our body has dried out of drugs, especially sugar, into our body, that's where it will go hungry, haywire. Our body will haywire to look for food. So that's where our ketosis starts. Our ketosis starts, and then that's where it will go into tracking into our stored fats. That's where most of our fats are likely going down. That is what we call ketosis. I will be explaining to you in terms, short by short, as we go through and as we progress into the next video. Secondly, I would like to speak is about intermittent fasting. As you see some of my photos, my videos, I've shrunk, and to tell you the truth, I'm proudly to say this, that I have lost almost 25 kgs right now. Since my journey 6 to 7 to 8 months now, since 2020, in August, September, I've managed to lose a lot of weight with ketosis and intermittent fasting. These both are good combinations that works well end to end, end to end. So I'll explain to you all about that in a while. Intermittent fasting is just something like you fast. It's something like, how to say that, you fast, but in a manner that you have a break where you're supposed to feed your body and where you're not supposed to feed your body. So that's where keto will burn and suck up all the glycogens in the body. So your body will not go for food. You'll be continuing doing your daily life, your daily routine, what you need to do, you'll be continuing. But after the period of 8 hours, which is the most popular diet, the most popular fast in intermittent fasting, which is 16 by 8. 16 means we have a period of 16 hours fast, and you have 8 hours of eating shopping. That means your eating window, particularly during the 8 hours period. So that's where you feed your body up to the 8 hours, and then you go back to fast if you're feeling like doing. Intermittent fasting, there are several types as well, and intermittent fasting is also interesting because during the fast, your body gets consumed, so it gets all healed up because you're not consuming any food during that period hour. You're going throughout, you're working your body instead of walking, talking, doing anything. That's where your body have no food, have no stored food left. That's where your body will eat the particular stored fat. That's where you start eating up all your fats, and that's where you lose weight. I'll explain to you intermittent fasting to you in the future as well, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that this brief explanation will lead you somewhere what I'm actually doing, why is my reason of me saying that keto is important, intermittent fasting is important, because to me, I have tried all sort of diets. I've been trying yo-yo diets, I've been trying a lot of diets. Say, name it, I have done it, and there was no results. Until then, I found keto, I found intermittent fasting. I've been hearing this many years, but afraid to try. Never afraid to try things. Just go ahead. Just focus what you need to do. It's very important. So this is my experience about keto, about intermittent fasting, what I've shared with you. Next, in keto, what you can have and what you really cannot have in keto. This is very important. As I mentioned to you just now, keto is highly on protein. Okay, you can have moderate vegetables and fibers, and very low of carbs. Approximately in a day, you can just have 20 to 30 grams of your carbs. That's all. That also including of your full meal for your day. That's very important. Okay. When I mean by protein means you can have all sort of food. and which is not really all sort of food as well, but which is meat. Any sort of meat you can have. Any sort of meat you can have. Any fatty food you can have. No issues. You can have them. You can go ahead having them. Vegetables, which is leafy vegetables, especially you can have them, especially like cabbage, celery, bok choy, cauliflowers, broccoli. These are all the healthy vegetable cups that you can have in your meal. Meat, say it all, name it all, including pork, including beef, including any source of protein, you can have them. Don't forget eggs as well. Eggs are the leanest protein as well, you can have as well. It's good to have them. Then, when it comes to oil, fats, which means fats you can have avocado you can have, such as pork fats, anything which consumes increase of oil, particular oil that we eat, coconut oil, MCT oil. These are things that what I usually have as well, that consumes, you can have them. As you always hear that they say, don't eat fatty food, you become fat. Sorry, that is the wrong phrase that they have been listening all this while. It's a myth. All this while I believe that, but no, since I've been trying, I am the sole proof that for the past 7 to 9 months now, to 8 months, I have been trying. I eat to lose more. Trust me that. Because when you eat fat food, your body will only burn what you have eaten. And when you have eaten sugar and you're not working out, your body will stop. When your body stores and you're not going to do anything at all. So you will only eat what is needed for your body to be done. It's just like a car petrol. If I think electric is cheaper and efficient for me to do so, I will just pump. I'll use electric. If I think my car is efficient enough, petrol price is low, I can use the petrol, I will go ahead. So I have the options. So do keto. You have the options whether you want to feed your body into processed food, sugar, glucose, or either you can feed with the raw material food, which I just mentioned is not meat, vegetables, healthy, fatty food, and everything. As it goes, as it comes, I will be explaining to you, and I will guide you all as well what you can buy, especially in shops, especially in grocery stores, what you can cook from time to time. This is how I'll be guiding you all as well. So I hope that my small, short, brief video about explanation about keto helps you out there, ladies and gentlemen. If anything or anyone has done or experienced keto, please comment me below, on the link below, on the comment below. So share me your experience as well. Maybe I could be wrong because I'm also in the learning process as well. So as you are, I'm just sharing my experience, that what I have learned from all these months of my journey. So don't forget that, ladies and gentlemen, it's a journey that you're supposed to be enjoying it, not a marathon. If you're going to go for a marathon, if you're going to go for competition, I'm sorry, any diet in the world is not going to work for you. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Most important is enjoy yourself. Go explore. Not all shoes fits all. Explore. That's what I did. I explored every diet. I explored all the gyms. Until today, I do work out. But trust me, actual transformation happens when you're sleeping, when you're resting, and actual diet happens when you're perfect nutrition, especially your keto diet or any diet, whether it can be paleo, can be Atkins, can be any diet you go. That's very important as well. I hope my video has explained to you more for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, and I hope I didn't bore you all. So please subscribe and follow me and like my page via Instagram and via YouTube. It's me once again, Ketogenic Runner, Fat to Fit Runner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, bye bye.